I'm coming on the testicle now. Only at 0.8.
Welcome back. We're in the middle of surgery, so I'm staying at this end for those that don't want to see a neutering procedure. Some of our interns are in the viewing room, learning a little bit and getting to see what's going on with Dash today, part of our intern education program. Joy, our hospital manager, is finishing running all the blood work, and so far Dr. Camper said that the chemistry looks great. He's also doing well and receiving paw prints so that you guys will get to see some of the preview of the auction items. We actually even have his nose print here. And Elise did a great job on getting his paw print on his ball that will be in the auction. It's much quieter now here since we're in surgery. And Elise is working on the paw prints as Dr. Camper does surgery. We never want to keep a cat down for paw prints or nose prints. We always want to multitask so that they're only down as long enough as they need for their medical procedures. So if you're tuning in today, we're the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We do not buy, breed, trade, or sell animals. We are in the final days of our triple match and doing a medical marathon with Dash the Tiger today during his wellness exam. You guys have supported us so much already today, so thank you. Our live posts are a great way to give, where your donations go 3 times as far for cats like Dash here. And it won't be long before Dash is waking up in his crate. We have some really exciting news, is that not only are we doing a vet day for Dash today, but we are going to wake him up in a brand new room in Wild Woodlands. And in Wild Woodlands, he will have Daisy, the tiger, as a neighbor, and Gino on the other side. And the reason we've decided to move him is Winona doesn't really engage with him. Winona is very an independent gal. She didn't mind him, but we thought hopefully there'd be a connection there so that a merge could happen down the road, and that does not seem like that's the way to go. Dash will do great with a lot of activity on Daisy on one side of him and Gino on the other. And we will determine in the future if there's any good fits for a merger. But right now it's more about moving him where the young cats are, and so that he can get a lot of energy this summer burnt off along the shared wall. We do know that Dash will be a little hesitant at first because, he hasn't been that close to a big cat since he saw Thor, the white tiger. So I think Gino might be a little intimidating, but it won't take long for Dash to settle in. So he'll be going back to his room there tonight. We'll probably stay locked in tonight and then get access to the yard supervised tomorrow, just probably half the yard until he gets settled in. So as brave as Dash is, other big cats can actually, be a little intimidating. We also want to make sure he stays quiet after his neuter for a period of days so that he doesn't do anything to kind of disrupt the surgery site. Does not need to stay as quiet, of course, as a spay, which is a much more invasive procedure on female animals. So at least this will be a quick recovery for Dash. You can see how productive Elise has been with paw prints for the upcoming auction. So definitely stay tuned. Can you pull up my sleeve here again? That's the wrong arm. I just like to show the comparison again of This is Dash's little paw print at 6 weeks on my tattoo. And then this is Dash's paw print today. What a big difference. What a big difference. He grew into his toe beans, it looks like. So every live post gives you another chance to triple your donation, and we really want to make it go 3 times as far. We want to make sure that we meet the same goal as we did last year, because it is such an important program to go towards the feeding, the veterinary care, the enrichment, and all the summer projects. Triple match time is really, really a great time to give. This is going to be my favorite. Somebody's going to have to fight me for that in the auction. Can you hold that up and we can show the damage too that Dash did to his ball? This is why the ball was removed. We didn't want Dash to do anything that could harm himself, but this will be a great auction item and really a keepsake of Mr. Dash. We appreciate everybody who's tuned in today to learn what we do behind the scenes with Big Cat's procedures. It is a marathon of a day, even when it's not meant to be a marathon of a day, because it can be a full day process to make sure we do everything smoothly and as less stress possible for the cats here in our care. So thank you guys for being part of our vet day. We are really excited for Dash to wake up in his new area and see if there is any kind of special bonds between Daisy and Dash, or even Dash and Gino. You know, springtime is the big time for moves. So we will be moving a lot of cats this spring and summer to accommodate those that are aging and need different spaces for possible mergers and friendships and companionship, and for construction, as well as habitat enhancement. So thank you all so very much. Sorry, I'm going to go over Abby's shoulder here real quick. You can see he's got some paint on the top of his paws. Elise is doing her paw painting on top of him as she does paintings for the auction. So people often ask who are our biggest cats on the property. Caesar and Logan, definitely. I mean, you remember Caesar going to Animal Emergency Referral Center and pretty much toppled out every equipment piece there. Dash is much smaller, and it's okay. Dash is perfect in his own way. I love that the rescued residents come in all shapes and sizes and species, and there are no two alike. So those of you that want to give but don't want to give online, you can always give by calling 320-245-6871. Lynette is here to answer your calls and take your donation over the phone. We also accept checks and money order. You can mail to TWS, P.O. Box 314, Sandstone, Minnesota, 55072. Your gifts make days like this possible. Your gifts make our hospital like this possible. We've got big plans for the summer, so you'll want to stay tuned and hear about that. But Dash will be done here in a little bit, and we'll come back to you live with recovery, what it takes to recover a big cat and monitoring. And then Judson will take you into him going into his new room and talk to Teresa and the caregivers about what the plan is for monitoring tonight and overnight whenever we have a cat that has been under a procedure. So thank you all for tuning in. Dash won't even notice that he is, 2 things have been removed by Dr. Camper today when he wakes up. He'll be just as still as the happy, excited, young, adolescent tiger you guys have really helped come to know and come to love. So thank you all again for being with us on this behind the scenes miracle match medical marathon for Dash.